there's going to be two performers and a vendor. So you're going to see one performer go, second performer go, then you're going to have a black business. They're going to present themselves. So we'll go from there. But yeah, we can get started. Thank you for your patience. I know we were supposed to start 30 minutes ago. Unforeseen occurrences happen, so thank you for bearing with me. So the way it is, when it's time for the performer to go, I'm going to actually unmute you, and I'm going to turn on your mic. As for voting, when it's time to vote, for the sake of keeping it anonymous, I want everyone, I know you saw in the email, but when it's time to vote, just keep track of who your favorite performer was. I know there's going to be a lot of great performances today, but just keep track of anyone you really especially enjoyed, because at the end, I'm going to ask everyone to email me the result. I kind of want you to message me, but I'd rather email. If you just email me your favorite performer, because I want it to be anonymous. Because some people are probably going to want an anonymous vote. But I'm going to unmute and see which you prefer better. But first up, oh yeah, and obviously winner gets $25 via Cash App. $25 is ready to go. I just need to send it to someone. So let's see how it goes. But first up, we have Frank. So now I'm looking for Frank. Where are you, Frank? Frank. Oh no, I hope he didn't leave. Oh no, he's here. Frank, ask to unmute. Awesome.
Hey, everybody.
All right, Frank, is that you? Oh, yes, let's see. Oh, there you are. Kurt, that matched the picture I saw in the email. Perfect. Thank you, Frank. So we have Frank here.
All righty, guys.
So, Frank, want to introduce yourself to everybody?
Yeah, well, the number one, thank you guys so much for having me. To Malia, the rest of the crew. I do comedy pretty much throughout the whole tri-state. I just got back from Texas. I'll be in LA in August, so I'm doing my thing, man. Again, it really is an honor for me to be here. Do you want me to just jump into it, Malia? So perfect. If you guys
yes, when you do. So 1 second. So don't forget to share. You probably did it in your messages already, but don't forget to share your social media, anything like that at the end.
Absolutely. Like I said, thank you guys for having me here. If you couldn't already tell from my eyebrows, I am Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? And being Puerto Rican, it comes with a lot of responsibility and a lot of body hair. I'm telling you, like, OD. I was at the barbershop last week, and this dude charged me double. So I talked to him, like, Primo, like, why are you charging me double right now? He looked at me, he's like, babe, boy, you seen your ears and your back? Like, it clicked in my mind. I'm like, yo, he does spend like an extra 10 minutes just clipping my ears. So I was like, damn. Juneteenth, thank you guys for having me. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. There's nothing that I love more than making white people uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, when a brother or Puerto Rican, anybody gets caught doing something wrong, we got to explain ourselves. You know, we be like, so what happened was, right? We want to explain the situation. It didn't just happen. Like, there's a thought process to it. But if you catch a white dude doing something wrong, they're going to look at you like, how did this motherfucker catch me right now? Like, it's not computing. Oh, man. So I'm from Connecticut. Anybody who's familiar with Connecticut, you kind of know how it goes. Half of my friends is from the hoods, the streets, we're out there. The other half of my friends are preppy white boys that bird watch, play lacrosse, and sell dope. Like, that's what they did, you know what I'm saying? So getting pulled over, though, with my hood friends is very different from getting pulled over with my white boys from the suburbs, right? Like, I'm driving around with my white boys, we're just driving through, and now we had something called life in the trunk. So if any of you are not familiar with that term, life in the trunk means if we get caught with what we have, we're going to go to jail for the rest of our lives. That's what this life in the trunk is, you know what I'm saying? So We're driving, the sirens start going off behind us. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. So immediately I start bugging out, like, yo, I can't, like, my mom's gonna send me back to Guatemala. I don't even speak Spanish. I can't deal with this. And immediately my boy just turns over, like, bro, chill, bro, chill. So I'm looking at him like, what the heck? So sirens keep going off. Wee woo. Police officer walks to the window. Hey, license. Hey, Timmy, how are you, buddy? Oh, I saw that game last week. That was amazing. You guys had such a great game. You want me to do the wee woo for you? The wee woo wee woo? Yo, so we wee wooed out that bitch. For it was crazy. So now, a week later, I'm telling y'all, as I'm telling this story, I'm like, damn, I'm definitely the bad influence in my group of friends. I'm driving with my peoples in the hood. We're chilling, you know, same thing. Sirens start going off. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So all my boys start tripping out, throwing the blunt out the window, just going crazy. So I look at them like, guys, chill, guys. I got this. So a police officer, same thing, walk to the window. License it. Frank, is that you? Are you okay, buddy? Before I could even say anything, everybody get out the fucking car! Lines up all my boys out the car. I'm telling him, no, officer, like, no, I just saw you, you know, like, wee woo. Before I could even say anything, like, any of you boys move, I'm blasting you to Wakanda. I'm like, officer, no, wee woo. Like, oh my gosh. Officer arrested all my boys, convinced me that I was kidnapped. I ended up going home and shitting out all the cocaine that I had in my system. I was like, wow, it's crazy. So a lot of my boys, well, number one, growing up, I was what you would call like a street pharmacist. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my boys, they had pit bulls, Rottweilers. They would work these motherfuckers out, give them the baby formula. You know that baby formula shortage going on right now? That's my peoples in Bridgeport feeding their puppies. I'm telling you. But, you know, so they would rock with their dogs, and that was cool. But me, you know, I understood a little more of the game. I actually brought my cat with me, you know, because if any of y'all know cats will give you that psychological warfare. They're going to stare at you. They're going to stare right into your soul. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you do something bad and your mom's just looking at you like, yeah, that's what the cats do. So pretty much I'll be dealing. It could be going well. I remember one time we had a deal, it was going super well. I had my cat with me and my cat just walks off the table. So I'm like, I'm sorry, Enrique, I can't. He's like, Frank, we can make so much money. Why? He's like, I like you, bro. It's just my cat don't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was the deal, man. That was pretty much it. There's another time. The deal was going really well. I thought it was going well, but the dude starts bugging out. So I was about to cancel it, but my cat's like, gives me this look like. So it went through, you know, that's pretty much how it went. Yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for having me. Check me out at Frank Vera Comedy, V as in Victor, ERA. If you can't spell Frank or comedy, you know, I don't really know what to tell you, you know what I'm saying? But check me out. Again, a huge honor to be here with y'all. Love everybody. Let's keep this up, man, this unity, you know, I think it's super important throughout the whole world. It's what we need. So God bless y'all, man. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Frank. That was fun. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, up next, Kennard. Where are you, Kennard? Unmute Kennard. Let's see.
Hello there.
Hey, it's you again. Yes, I can.
Hi. Well, first of all, thank you for having me. Look forward to giving you guys a show, so give me 1 second. And before we start this event, can I liven it up? Can I sing something? All right. I'm in a sensitive mood tonight. I want to kiss you and hold you tight. I want you to feel me deep in your love. Tell me that you haven't got enough. Oh, oh. Y'all ready? All right, here we go. Oh, oh. Excuse me, miss, let me talk for a minute. Well, I gotta keep it real, cause you're nice and thin, with them sexy lips and the way that you talk, make me kiss them. But baby, can I walk with you right now? Not a thug, not a clown, let me through that till you give me your number right now. And I will prevail, baby, yes indeed, cause I think, girl, you're the special friend for me. The only thing I ask, girl, is some loyalty. A lot of girls can't do that. Nope, the only thing I ask for is when I'm down and out, girl, can you have my back? Oh, can you do that for me, girl? Let me spend some time with you. Cause you're more than a dime, I'm trying to make you mine. Go to the movies or out to eat. Cause if you want, I'll be your friend, girl. I need a special friend. Can you be my special friend? Ooh, I need a special friend. Can you be my special friend? Hey, or we could take a walk to the park, and we just can chill sometimes. And baby, we can smoke a blunt and just have some fun. You ain't gotta be so shy to get to know me. We should just take it slow. I like that you can know, and let's not move so fast. The definition of a special friend, someone that's there for you. Always just keep it real. Tell you just how they feel, but nope. And when I'm down and out, can you have my back? Oh, can you do that for me, girl? I need a special friend. Can you be my special friend? Oh, I need a special friend. Can you be my special friend? Rock with me now. I need a special friend. Can you be my special friend? Oh, I need a special friend. Can you be my special friend? Can you be my? Can you be my? Can you be my? Hey, can you be my? Hey, rock with me. It's like na 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 na. Hey, rock with me now. Proceed.
Muted. That was awesome. Thank you. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Wow. Where can we find you? Where can we find you?
So I have an IG. I am Kennard. It's I-A-M Kennard, Kennard. Also, I have my website. It's www.410Kennard, Kennard.com. I just started my record label not too long ago called Top Level Entertainment. So you'll definitely be hearing a lot more stuff. That song was called Special Friend. I shot a video for that, so you can go right to the YouTube. You can check out the video for that. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. And I just love what I do. And for the rest of you guys that's on here, if you love something, just do it. You know, practice makes perfect. No one is perfect. Remember that. And just keep striving and just keep believing in yourself. Like, you have to believe in you. It don't matter what other people think. It's about what you think. So that's it. Thank you for your time, though, but I appreciate it.
All right. Let's see. So I'm just gonna mute real quick. Second, y'all. Ask to mute. Haha. Let me do it again. see. I think I did it wrong. Yeah, cool. All right, about to call our next person. Cool. All right. Oh shit. Did I? Okay, cool. Okay, so next up we have Quintetta. Quintetta is actually one of our business owners. I'm just waiting to see her. Let's see. Where is she? Let me see if I'm unmuted. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Let's see. Let me take Kim off. Bear with me here. I'm just looking for Quintetta. Quintetta, if you could unmute yourself if you're ready, because then I want to make sure, because you're actually the first business owner up here. If not, let me see. She said something to me, chat. Having tech issues. All right, so we'll go back to Quintetta. Let's see. Let me see. Is Abdel in here? Let me look for Abdel. Abdel. I don't see him. Abdel. I don't see him. All right, let me see. Is LaDonna? I just want to make sure I'm fair. LaDonna. Let me go to the chat to make sure I'm not skipping anybody. So I want to make sure. Let me see. Abdel. All right. All right, we're about to get started with the next person. All right. Georgiana. I'm trying to look for Georgiana. Yeah, I see her. Unmute. Hopefully get them started here. If you could unmute, I see you're logged in. So Georgiana, if you could unmute or start your video, that would be great. In the meantime, I'm gonna look for Lukeither. Let me see, Lukeither. Let me see. I don't see. Just try to give the businesses a chance here. They fit in here. All right, Ashanti. Oh, good. Okay. All right, so Ashanti or Jedical, I'm just trying to make sure I say it right. I'm trying to unmute you and start your video. Oh, good. Let me see. Let's see. It's loading. I just heard something. Let's see.
Oh, my mic's not much of an issue.
Oh, good. I see you and hear you. I hear you. Perfect. Welcome to the event. So tell us about yourself and your company you're representing.
My name is Ashanti Sloan. I'm the creator of XD Sloan. My company is dedicated to starting a foundation for men ages 18 and up here in the Bay Area, California. My drive to start a legendary company is born from a deep drive to see equality amongst men and women here, truly in the Bay Area of California. Men do have voices as well as rights here in the Bay Area, and that is a critical part of our company, which we will educate men to understand in full their rights and responsibilities here in the Bay Area. Aside from legal education, we will also offer financial education, global education, and many services for men for years to come. We prominently offer patriotic education to men involved for our foundation. Go Team USA. For my company, starting out, I have a few pathways for promotion and funding: network and television, promotion through my Patreon, which is under review for release right now, promotion through my YouTube channel, Jetical, promotion through my networks, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney, Google, and many more. And for funding of my company will be through my creative works and investors. I did a last minute change on this, so 1 second. For my two most lucrative creative works that I have right now for sale, they're on Rarible.com under the title Jetical. That is my listed name there. One of them is called God of the Abyss. That is my premiere piece that took me 15 years to make. As such, I've put the applicable price of approximation of $50 million for it. And also the world's most expensive VR chat avatar, which is priced at $10 million. A little bit about me. I'm an artist. I'm also an electrical engineer, Logo 39 certified. I do need to recert, and I did pass that test on the first try. I've been a computer engineer since the age of 5, where I built my first NLX. I'm a game designer in 2D and 3D and in VR. My major is biological engineering. However, got into a fight with the dean, so there's some legal I need to take care of with that. Some negatives about me: I recovered recently from acute symptoms of sleep apnea in the most horrible degree, where I was having light aspects of aphasia. And even more recently, I've recovered from domestic abuse situation. I'm bringing this foundation to the Bay Area, or starting this foundation in the Bay Area, because there is an essential need for it, as I've discovered dating as far back as 2018. There will be pathways for men into jobs or into their skills for this for my company. And I have a fierce regiment for when it comes to business training. So it will make you determine whether or not the job of your dreams or skills is in fact the job for you. If it is, or if it is not, we will see it through to its end and have you placed within an acceptable job range or desired job. Even if you don't want a job, we have a job for you. However, don't complain on the success of others. We work hard in this company. We are workaholics. And when the shift ends, we play harder than anyone or relax on a lazy lagoon. We here at XD Sloan invite you to the beginning of a foundation like no other, made for men, made for patriots, with the purest form of work ethics and equality in mind. If you have questions, please ask now.
Let me unmute myself here. So everyone in the chat, if you have any, so I want to be clear. Let me go back. Is it Jetical? I'm sorry. Is it, where are you? Is it Jetical or is it XD Sloan, the name of your company?
The name of my company is XD Sloan. Jetical is my long-term name that I've used forever.
Awesome. So if you have questions, please put it in the chat if you have any questions. So where can we find you online?
I'm on Jetical1 at Twitter. I'm on Patreon, coming soon. It's under review right now at Jetical. On YouTube, look for the name Jetical. I should be the only person there. LinkedIn, Ashanti Sloan is my name there. So yeah, and there's more websites as well. On my Twitter page, I have my open shops currently because I'm also on the YouTube front. I'm a content creator, so I have characters and commissions that are available for sale right now.
Very nice. This is awesome. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be great. Yeah, I have a YouTube channel too. I have two of them. There's one that's and there's one I'm going to put this open mic on because I just kind of want to keep it, professional. So thank you. This has been great, and I wish success. And I really appreciate your vision. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So I'm going to go ahead. Yes, I'm going to, let's see, Jedical, mute. So next up, I want to make sure I'm not muted because I have a habit of doing that to myself. Next up is Danielle, or I hope if you're done eating. Let's see, Danielle. Danielle's ready. Danielle. Oh, good. Yay! It's so nice with a name with a face. Awesome. So everyone, Danielle is going for performers. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, well, that's my government name, but my performance name is Danny Sky. So y'all can call me Danny Sky stage. Yeah. Yes, I'm gonna do spoken word. I am a spoken word artist. Yes, and I was spoken word artist first, and then I'm the time second. So I put them in the chat. Everything else I do aside from spoken word. That's my website there too. So I'm gonna be doing a piece.
Danny, wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're telling me. Keep telling me it's breaking in and out, and it's breaking in and out for me too.
Hold on, let me get my ears. Hold on one second. Give me a bit.
Oh yeah, I'm muted now. I'm trying to go to the chat.
I was saying I had my earbuds connected to off, so I know that. But can I hear you? Can I hear you?
It's breaking up pretty bad. Can you say today is a good day?
Today is a good day.
I hear you right now. I went to the grocery store yesterday.
I went to the grocery store yesterday.
I hear you now. So okay. You could go feel free. I hear you.
Okay, good. As long as y'all can hear me, because I was in. But this piece it's called Mr. Saxman. I wrote it probably about 30 years ago. I hope I remembered it because I just practiced it before I got on, and I remembered it. So if I forget, it's been a year since I performed. I just got back into performing like 2 months ago. So I've been a little rusty, but practice makes perfect. So let me cue up my music. I gotta find it because okay, can y'all still see me? Still see me? Hear me? Okay. Oh, can you still see me?
I'm I'm muted. I'm sorry. Yes, I can. I can see you clearly, very clearly, with pretty background and everything with floral. Yes, I can see you.
Oh, all right. So this is segment, and I might close my eyes because it's like I have to that's the only way I can remember the music. So I'm not in the room. It's just trying to remember the piece. So all right, here it is. Not caught up in his capture. His melodic flow will entice, seduce you. Oh my gosh. I had it. I was in the room. Did I start over? Because I started getting nervous. So
Yes. You're amongst friends here. It's all good.
Okay. I'm really wet. Be careful not to get caught up in his rap. His live flow will entice you, seduce you even. Magnetic, more pleased with you. Once you take the bait, you have lost control. Honey, he takes as much nectar as he can. Trying to satisfy a hunger he can never fulfill. Leave trail music notes from the bedroom to the doorstep. You don't even notice till the morning he is long gone. That is when you feel the wetness of your pillowcase for tears because you know he isn't coming back. Second, it's on to his next victim. No time for commitments. He has too many hearts to break. His is black. The blood runs in his veins. He is ice cold, emotionless. Someone has stolen his soul. Don't look for an apology anytime soon because you'll be waiting for him. He has no remorse for the damage he causes. Let's give a fair warning. If you're looking for real love, you ain't gonna find what they do. Don't set yourself up to be made a fool of. That's its specialty. But if you're looking for a few lusty, steamy nights, he's the right person for that. Either way, he can never be tamed. So don't think you special. Make you feel that. all a part of the game. And that's that piece. Thank you.
I'm muted. Thank you. I love the passion. Love it. Excellent. Where can we find you, Danielle?
On Instagram, I am Danny Speaks Truth. YouTube, Danny Speaks Truth. Facebook, Danny Guy, and I have a page on Facebook, Queens Inspired LLC. And then I drop my website there. I'm trying to remember the date on. I think that's the date for it. Yeah. And I guess you want to go on LinkedIn. Go Danielle.com, LinkedIn, 530. I want to go.
Awesome.
Well,
thank you so much. This was so nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I feel so much better now because it's like, you let me say it. And I did. I just took my time. The first time I said it, the second time I'm like, take your time. It is like the words just like came. So, yeah.
Exactly. Let yourself breathe. Exactly. You did a great job. Thank you so much, Danielle. The first time. Yeah. Yep. Breathe the first time. That's I knew the feeling.
Okay. So thank you.
Thank you. All right. Let's see. Now, that was very nice. Now I'm looking for Dion. Let's see if Dion. Yeah, I see Dion. Awesome. Unmute. Let's see if my button worked. Dion.
Hello?
Oh, yeah. Okay, perfect. Hi, Dion. It's a little dark, but it's all good.
Yeah, I'm outside. My family in the house. I ain't want to hear me. Can you hear me?
It's a beautiful day. Why not, right?
Yeah, I ain't want to do this in front of them. So I had to come outside with. Better if I get started. Can you hear me?
Your stage name. So your name is Dion versus Deontay.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
It seems
great.
Like
you can get started when you're ready. Uh-oh. I'm breaking up. You can hear me? Can you hear me?
A little bit. I ain't remember writing it down. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Okay. So can I get started when we get started now? Okay.
Yes, you can start.
Okay, this poem is entitled Negro Soul. Okay. I am a black soul with a black mind that's been baptized in the black arts of my ancestors. Does this melanated work of art offend you? The way my black skin wraps around my red veins, each time my black body sways as I walk with my black feet upon this bloodshed country that had chained up, tortured, and tormented my black ancestors? Does my roots, my black culture, my black nature offend you? From our art, music, and food, we built and designed everything, but not being appointed a single role involving these mandatory regulations we call society, but yet being the opposition of this society. Our black mothers and queens giving birth to our foundation, but society judges and convicts until they eventually tear down our foundation. Like JID said, everybody want to be black until it's time to actually be black. Black Lives Matter only when the subject matter is marginalized, sold, and bought with a small price. Does my blackness offend you when I talk my black tongue to black leaders whom our ancestors have prayed and waited for decades ago? We once called this land ours, but it now reeks of black sweat, black failed dreams, and cremated black skin. Does my black religion offend you? My black magic, my black soul? Does my Negro soul cause you to be irritated? My hair is God designed, bestowed upon me at birth, given from the hands of the divine, but yet you want to uproot them like tree vines, cutting down our system of love and replacing it with hate. Does my black religion offend you? Does my black soul cause you to die inside? Like JID said, everybody want to be black until it's time to actually be black. Black Lives Matter only when the subject matter can make you revenue and ball with a small price. Thank you.
I'm muted. Sorry, Dion, can you hear me?
Yeah, ma'am.
Awesome. Is it Dion versus Deontay, or is it just Dion? Uh-oh. I can't hear. Did I mute you by accident? No, it says your mic is off. Let me see, Dion. Where's Dion's mic? Let's see, Dion. Yeah, for some reason his mic is muted.
Yeah, ma'am.
Oh, good. You're back. So, how can we find you? Where can we find you?
I don't have a social media yet, but yeah.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure, but this was fun. We enjoyed this. Yeah, just only because I'm putting it on YouTube, so just in case for future people who see it later. But that's cool with performing. This was great. I really appreciate your work of art, so thank you very much for that. This was really enjoyable. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Let me see. I'm trying to freeze it here. I'm looking for MLK if this thing want to work with me here. All right. Let's see. MLK. That's a new.
That's me.
MLK. Awesome. Myla K. Awesome. Hi, Myla.
Hi everyone. I'm sorry.
Thank you for coming.
I'm sorry I was rushing to get to the airport, but I appreciate being here. My name is Myla Lexi K. A little bit. I'll be quick. A little bit about me is I actually legally changed my name to MLK. I changed it to the three things that mean the most to me in life. So Myla means soldier. It's the female version of soldier. Can you hear me, first of all? Mic check.
Yes, I can. I can hear you clearly.
Okay, perfect. Thank God. Because I'm outside, so.
Yeah, I can.
So Myla means soldier. It's the female version of soldier. I am an American soldier. I have been for 7 years. Then Lexi, that's just part of my previous name. And then K-Y, that's part of my previous name as well. But the three things, so being a soldier, Myla, and then God, so Myla K equals 7. For some reason, my whole life, 7 has been my representation of God, the number 7. And then MLK, my initials are MLK, because I absolutely love being Black. So when I saw this on Eventbrite, I was like, I'm definitely doing this. So, like I said, I'll be quick because I have to.
Yay!
Yeah. So, hi everyone.
Thank you for your patience. I know we started later, but
no, I didn't realize there were so many people that were gonna compete today. That's pretty good. Everyone has a different talent. So, but I'm biased for spoken word. So, okay. So I've performed this in DC a lot. I'm gonna be looking down because even though I've been performing this for the last 6, 7, 8 years, I have not memorized it. So, okay. Because of Juneteenth, I wanted to do a poem called Black Lives Matter. So let me go ahead and start. Welcome to the country where they twist Black Lives Matter into All Lives Matter. when they forget that Black lives are the ones considered half lies, beaten down, and asked why some jury and judges to even consider justice as never given. Never given a chance to represent ourselves in court because before the courtroom doors even open, our necks are sliced open, kind of like hung open on a tree in a crowd full of tears and lost years of a man who was just eating a sandwich, who just played with a toy gun, who just walked down some stairs, who just couldn't breathe or pulled out an inhaler or walked through a neighborhood with a hoodie on. I can go on and on and on about the lies portrayed by Silent Strife, labeled and suspected of the men who claim to protect and serve, but only reject and purge us of our American right. Oh, that's right. We have none. In a constant battle with our soul, we have less than we hold. Our soul is so less than what God had planned, or is that what God had planned? The plan of women of color forced to have sex with 10 male slaves at a time, hoping for their nigger babies to be set free, but our nigger babies are still slaves to this day, and they rest in fear of the next red, white, and blue dagger and spear that will cut their lives in half and sell their dreams short. Label them as demonic and themselves as real scared. But it's okay. Because he might have had a gun on him, because, you know, that's what our people do. Hands up. Don't shoot. Y'all don't fear us. We the ones that fear you. He can't breathe as they place him in chains, the same chains our mamas and daddies protested us to get out of, but now cry when they have to walk 1,000 miles to protest the very protest they protested a couple years ago. Martin Luther King Jr. ain't fight for this. He ain't dream about this. And if he did, we wouldn't know, because before we could hold the justice protested for so long, we said so long to a man who preached peaceful protests. But the government had a protest against him and wondered why riots in Ferguson passed by, because Black lives matter. Where tears of fallen Black men turn into glass clings of defense lawyers who rest in the filth they defend, and prosecutors have no means to an end if an end implies a rise in justice. And let's not pretend they give a fuck about the who, what, where, when, and why, because at the end of the day, they go back to the same system that was built on the backs of Blacks, and they lack the dignity to even give us a chance to stand up. Hands up. Don't shoot. We ain't slaves no more, but we sure ain't delivered. We can see, barely, since they covered our eyes with lies, were legally blind, legally bind us, trying to make us second guess how innocent he really wasn't. When it could have easily been their father that pulled out a pocket of pills and got shot without thought 4 times. Now he's hearing angel rhymes, and while injustice spreads down here, his impending verdict a damn joke. Because like Eric Gardner, they'll choke up until they give up on the reality masked by bruises and abrasions of he was a thug. I was in danger. And he might have had a gun because he looked a little rough. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. How many times in a row will we have to stand outside crying loud to a government who feeds off our pain? How many times will our tears have to flow down in the street, get sucked up in the sewer, and forgotten in the river? How many times will we have to hold our breath for justice and sink low in the depths of hell while the jury yells, "Oh well," and dismisses the case? At the end, please understand that Black lives matter. And while your closed mind might dwell on a selfish perception that implies only our lives matter, we really try to emphasize that Black lives matter too. Our justice matters too. So yes, all lives matter. let that be known. Let us become the one whole of a number from 3/5 of a soul. And maybe the next time a mother weeps on her knees with her tears to his blood, let it be because we are done fighting this war, and our war is finally won. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, where can we find online?
My Instagram's kind of weak right now, but I think it's MMMKAY3737 is my Instagram. Yeah, I don't have YouTube channels or, you know, my Facebook or anything, so I just love performing, like in peace, you know. But yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, put it up. This is to Juneteenth, MLK. Remember the name. So I appreciate it. Unfortunately, I'll text my
thank you so much.
Instagram. Yeah, I'll text my Instagram in the group real quick, but unfortunately I have to get off so I can go pick up my soldiers who've been waiting for me. We just deployed back from Poland, so yeah, I gotta go. Thank you very much, though.
Wow. Well, thank you for your service. Bye. Bye.
Have a good one, everyone. Thanks.
You too. Technology. Alrighty, that was awesome. So, go in the chat real quick. Make sure I'm not missing something here. Yay. That was awesome. I agree. Alright, so I'm looking for Tasia. I think she left. So I knew it was getting late. Let me look for Tasia one more time. Tasia. Yeah, she left. Okay. Let's see. Next up, I am looking for... Oh, Joe. Is Joe still here? Joe, let's see. Joe. Unmute Joe.
Yes.
Oh, good. Awesome. I'm going to put your camera on, too. I'm just... Asked to start video. Joe Griffin. Here. My end.
Great afternoon. Definitely want to greet everyone and thanks for this opportunity to present, to share in this great holiday, Juneteenth. With that being said, I am Joe Griffin. I hail from the Clarksdale, Mississippi, home of the blues, currently living in Oakland, California, here in the Bay Area. And to commemorate the holiday, I do want to start with a poem from my book, Home of the Blues, Poems for the Spirit, Heart, and Soul. It was published just last week with my company, Dr. Joe's Poetry and Writing Company, LLC. So definitely please check that out on Amazon. I definitely need reviews, and hopefully you will enjoy the content today. The title of this poem is, I Love My Skin, the Skin I'm In. I love my skin, the skin I'm in, loving the skin I'm in. You should love yours too. We all make the world go round and round. I love the diversity of melanin. My skin comes in shades that are smooth. My skin comes in shades that are rich. My skin comes in shades that appear pure. Oh, so deep and complex is the skin I'm in. Loving the skin I'm in. You should love yours too. Different people possess different dynamics. I love the circumstances surrounding my being. My skin represents strength. My skin tells so many stories. My skin, however, is of a chosen destiny. Oh, so humble and unrelenting is the skin I'm in. Loving the skin I'm in. I hope you love yours too. We're not the same, but of the same. I love our simple coexistence. My skin is the light at the end of the journey. My skin is hope and love rebirth. My skin does not crack along with my heart. Oh, so triumphant and resilient is the skin I'm in. Loving the skin I'm in. Again, that's from Home of the Blues, Poems for the Spirit, Heart, and Soul. That's in the blues section of the book. Actually, that's in the love section of the book. I want to give you a poem now from the blues section of the book, and it's For the Record. That's the name of this. For the record, let it be stated, this brother can't be replicated. No, I can't be faded. Coast to coast, move at will, never mandated. Let me go on by saying I'm rejuvenated. Paid the price as a black man to get educated. Came to Cali, Mississippi for now, vacated. All because I refuse to be regulated. Alive and well, not sedated. Change maker that's truly dedicated. Love for all is always demonstrated. Vibe so strong, never been duplicated. Always low key and reserved, that's how I played it. So savage, not to be illustrated. Full of life, no disrespect, but as if impregnated. Happy as can be, ready to be elevated. Ready for more, and I will not be placated. But past experiences still have my heart security gated. For the record. Want to read a poem from the motivational section. What drives the man in me? What drives the man in me? Wow, what a question it is. So many driving forces are behind the man in me. From God to my sons, to my ambitious soul. From my ancestors' struggles to my very own goals. Wow, what a question it is. So many things have made the man in me. From mistake to mistake to encounters with hate. From my grandmother's deaths to early dealings with real estate. Wow, what a question it is. So many experiences have shaped the man in me. From hood standoffs to being cut from the basketball team to captaining every team and living my hoop dream. Wow, what a question it is. So many people have helped build the man in me. From mom's sweetness to dad's harsh but eventual real care. From grandma's ruggedness to my family always attempting to be there. Wow, what a question it is. So many emotions fill the man in me. From the joys and pains of life to feelings of power. From love to anger to strength. Fortunately, I've never been coward. Wow, what a question it is. So many driving forces are behind my reality. From where I've been to where I've come to where I'll eventually be. These things drive the man in me. Just know that this man is driven.
Thank you. That was awesome. That was awesome. And do I call you Dr. Joe Griffin? I see a PhD there.
Yes. I've been blessed to obtain my PhD. So I'm Dr. Joe. Dr. Joe's writingcompany.com. Motivational speaking, poetry presentation, educational consulting. I've been a turnaround principal for about 15 years in the state of Mississippi before coming out to California, still as a school administrator, but I'm looking to branch off. Facebook, LinkedIn, Joe Griffin as well. You can reach me on my business phone, 510-761-3633. Again, that's 510-761-3633. DrJoe'sWritingCompany.com. I am Joe Griffin. I definitely thank you for this time today.
Wow. Thank you so much. I mean, it's awesome. Thank you for contributing.
And please, you all, please purchase that book, you all. Home of the Blues, Poems for the Spirit, Heart, and Soul. And I definitely need reviews. There's a nugget in there for everyone.
Yes, please support. Yes, please support Dr. Joe Griffin. He has an awesome poem book, so please support him. Thank you again. It's awesome. Awesome. Let's see. That was awesome. Let's see. Beauty Baskets. Beauty Baskets here. Oh, yay, Beauty Baskets is here. Yay. Beauty Baskets. Awesome. Okay. Beautybaskets.com. I'm trying to unmute you and start your video. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see. Just going down the list here. I want to make sure I get the businesses in between here too. Okay. Cool. Next up for performers. Look for Shasti. Oh, okay. Let's see. Unmute. I'm unmuting and I'm starting video for beautybaskets.com. Let's see if this will work. Okay, beautybaskets.com. I just unmuted you and I asked to unmute, asked to start video. So feel free to turn on your mic and your camera, because on my end I actually did it. But let's see if we're not able to get started. You may have to leave and come back if you're having an issue, because that has happened with some people. When they leave and come back, it ends up working. Let me just look one more time, because I don't want to hold everybody up too long here. Let me just go in the chat real quick to see what you said. Okay. Oh, no wonder I'm doing it to the wrong thing. All right, cute. Video. Okay, Contenta, I actually clicked on you to start video and unmute. Okay, unmute. Okay.
Hi. Hello, can you hear me?
Yay! Yes, I did.
Oh, sorry. I think I lost. It's nap time for my boys, so they are so fussy. So bear with me. Thank you so much, guys, for being here, and I am actually so happy to be here with all of you. And I love the poem, got me going. It's awesome. So basically, the name of my company is Positive Quest Apparel, and what we do is we sell inspirational apparel, we sell Christian apparel. Really, the reason why I started this clothing line was just to get people excited about life, and just let them know that it is possible. Anything and everything you want to do in life and anything you want to obtain in life, no matter what your circumstances are, it is definitely possible. Never give up on your dreams, never give up on your aspirations. So that was basically the inspiration of my clothing line, which is called Positive Quest Apparel. Just to see reminders. I remember I was going through a really, really bad breakup, and I moved to California where all my family is in Philadelphia, and it was only me out here, so I had no one. But I remember when I was going to college, I saw this girl had a t-shirt on, and it was talking about keep moving forward, never going back. And I was like, oh, I think I'm getting a sign from God or the universe or something here. So I just remember that, and it really stuck out to me. And I was just thinking, we need more of that positivity. We need more of that inspiration. So what I'm going to do, I'm trying to figure out, I'm just going to turn my camera around so you guys can just, kind of take a look at my website really quick. And let me turn it this way. So this is the website. It's kind of hard to see, but we have different t-shirts, different apparel. We have hoodies, we have sets, we have hats. Oh, and my internet is acting really
Quintetta, can you hear me?
Yes,
Quintetta, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So I don't when you click on your Zoom screen, there's a share button, and it's the green share button. You can definitely share if you're come to it. You can actually share your screen on the website, but it's fine too. But I just want to let you know you can actually share your screen and show the website from there. But either way, I can see the picture.
Well, that's awesome. How did you say I could do that again?
So when you tap on the screen at the bottom, you're gonna see mute, stop, video, share, that green share button.
Is it the one that says share content?
Yeah, you hit share. It's just button that's in between stop video and participants. You hit share, and then you go to you can tap on screen, and then it will show you. Yeah, it will let you show your screen. This is good too, but just so you know, just in case that's up, you could do on do.
And thank you so much, because I was wondering, but it's telling me that only the host can share. So it's what it's showing right now. So I'll just do it this way.
Okay, you know what? Let me go to your. Okay.
I'll just do it this way so I don't hold up everyone else. But thank you so much. I was like, I thought there was a way. So this is just our page right here. And if you guys ever wanted to like just scroll through our Instagram, it's Positive Quest Apparel. And this is just like some of the models and stuff that we have in the clothing. So a lot of it is Christian and it's inspirational as well. Just to kind of give you guys like a little preview. And I'm just going to show you back to the website really quick here. And also what we do, we donate 10% of our sales to, where did we go? Where did we go here? So we also have like hats. We got a little bit of everything. So if you guys are just interested in some like inspirational apparel, some Christian apparel, definitely feel free to check us out. We would love the support, even if you guys just want to follow us on Instagram. We would love that as well. So basically, I just wanted to kind of just bring it home that, you know, whatever you guys are going through in life, just always remain positive and know that you're going to come out of it, and never give up on your goals, never give up on your dreams. When I first moved to California, people were just, you know, a lot of people was telling me, why would you move to California? It's so expensive. You'll never make it out there. I've been out here for 13 years. No family, no friends. I did it because I believed in myself. So, you know, I just want everyone to, you know, have that same, you know, that same thing. Like, no matter what your goal is, just keep believing in yourself and never give up on, you know, whatever your aspirations are. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for allowing me to speak. I didn't really have that much to say. I just wanted to kind of just show you guys a little bit of pretty much like what we have here and what we offer. And this is like a couple of our little tops that we have. I'm so sorry that I did not figure out, like, I'm not really tech savvy. I just didn't figure out how to like do this thing on here. So we just have like a lot of cute shirts, crop tops. We got a little bit of everything. So that's me when I look like a human. But right now I got my babies and it's nap time. So I just want to thank you guys again for allowing me to talk and allowing me to present. And once again, just continue to you know, believe in yourself. To believe in yourself. Okay, I'll turn superheroes in a second. Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and guys, just never give up. So thank you so much for having me, and I'm super blessed to be a part of this event. Okay, guys, say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Before you leave, thank you so much. Bye. Before you leave, so adorable. Before you leave, what is the name of the website again? It says positivequotesapparel.com.
It's Positive Quest Apparel. And if you want to find me on Instagram, it's Positive Quest _apparel. And I'll also put it on the group chat for if anyone wants to give us a follow and just get a little inspiration throughout the day. Because we do give you some quotes and some feel good if you guys are like interested in that kind of thing.
Wow, thank you so very much.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you again.
I love that one, Mom.
Bye. check the chat real quick. Let's see. Some messages here. We'll get moving along. Back here. Let's see. Chat. Just want to make sure I check the messages. Awesome. Okay. Almost, we're getting to the next person. Just wanted to leave a message real quick. Just messaging Beauty Baskets. Please let me know. Oops. Please let me know when you're ready. Know when you are ready. You are ready. Okay. Beautybaskets.com. Okay. Awesome. So now let's get to another performer here. Looking for Shasti. I hope I'm saying that right. Okay, I'm not. Let's see. Shasti. Devlin. Is Devlin here? Oh, I see Devlin. Yay. Okay. Let's go to Devlin. Have to unmute. Start video. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Video's loading.
So my name is.
And is your camera supposed to be on?
What's that?
Oh yeah, I see you now. Perfect. I see you now. Hi.
Hello. So I'm a musician coming out of Connecticut. My name's Devlin Jarrell. I've been playing guitar and bass for about 15 years now. I guess more of an up and coming artist trying to break out into like the bar scene or the cafe scene, if you will, something along those lines. Yeah. So this is sort of my I guess debut performance or return to performing in a few years. So all right, I guess I'm just gonna do a song for you guys. All right. Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainties unclear, and I can't help but ask myself how much I let the fear take the wheel and steer. Technical difficulties. Gotta start over real quick. Sorry about that. All right. Sometimes I feel the fear of uncertainty stinging glare, and I can't help but ask myself how much I let the fear days, yeah. So it's time to claim my chance one of life. Well, I choose water over wine, know my own drive. Oh, it's driven me before, seems to be the way that everyone else gets around. Lately, I'm beginning to find that when I drive myself, my light is found. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. Would you choose water over wine? Over the wheel and drive. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there with open arms and open eyes, yeah. Whatever tomorrow brings, I'll be there. I'll be there. All right.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was awesome. Wow. Thank you, Devlin. Where can we find you online?
Social media is at the Devlin Jarrell.
Awesome. This was great. I hope you get a lot more followers, and no matter what, we insist. So thank you for contributing. So I can't wait to see who is going to be the winner at the end. We are all winners anyway because it's giving you more exposure. So that was awesome. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Devlin.
Appreciate it.
Care.
Glad to be here.
Yes. Step. All right. That was awesome. Megan Kalia Music or Tanya. Let's see if I can find them. Megan. Let's see here. Tanya. Let's see them. Okay, cool. All right. Yvette, is Yvette still here? Oh, good. Yvette's still here. Chat. Yvette. Let's see, Yvette. Let's turn Yvette, unmute Yvette.
Hello.
Yay, hello. Hi, Yvette. Yes, I miss Yvette. Nice.
Hello, everyone. I am hailing from Syracuse, New York, and this is all new to me, and I'm excited about it. And I've been writing some poetry for a little while, and I'm just getting out here. And today I'm going to share 3 poems with you, 3 generations of women. I want to start with my grandmother, who's now 97 and doing very well. Then I'm going to talk about my mother, and then I'm going to talk about myself. The first one's titled Queen Mildred Christine. No need to look up the meaning of her name, as you can see it very plain. Christ-like, that's what it means to me. The most Christ-like person I've ever known. She should also have a throne. Not only does she share his name, she carries herself just the same. Always serving the Father first. Like Jesus, she's doing the hardest work. Never involved in the world's affairs. She stays focused and shows him she cares. Sanctifying the name of the Father, she does it like it's not a bother. Never an unkind word from her lips. It's just not in her. She never slips. The world's best daughter, mother, wife. She lives her life to give us life. Life everlasting, she always preaches, just like Jesus tried to teach us. She wants us all to have a part in a whole new world with a brand new start. If I have learned anything from her, it is this. Have faith in the Father. He really does exist. The second poem I wrote about my mother, and it is called My Mother Blooms. When she was young, she had 4 kids by the age of 21. Married and divorced, it ran a short course. Probably a bit scary, because when we were kids, we fought like Tom and Jerry. But she raised us to be close like Mary Mary. There was days when she was worn out and depressed. She started gambling to relieve her stress. Although she lost more than she won, her motto was, I still had fun. In between, she made her mark, graduated college, had a new spark. Still, the biggest spark was when she gambled. But when she was broke, it made her scramble. Then one day, she switched gears. She turned around, got her feet on solid ground. She started going to the Kingdom Hall on a regular. It was the best thing ever. When I look at her, I see her mama, one of the greatest women ever. It seemed like she came straight from heaven. My mother doesn't judge us because she once was us. She guides with the Bible by her side. She is showing us how to walk on the right side. What a beautiful bloom from a flower named Jardine. Though she's not perfect and would never claim to be, she is the perfect bloom to me. And thirdly, I wrote this one about myself, and it's called Beauty Becomes Her. It's not only the skin that I am in, it's not just the dimple in my cheek or the gap in my teeth. It's not just the voice with which I speak, but beauty becomes her. It's not the cup size of my breast, the curve at my waist, or the rolls that I embrace. It's not the length of my stride or my 12-foot side, but beauty beholds her. It's the spirit within. Though I am not without sin, I fight each day to win. I try to treat others as Jesus would. I try not to judge because I am not above, just a child born and raised in the ghetto. I realize it's by God's grace and mercy that I even feel worthy. I recognize we are all moving toward the moment of transformation. I just want to give accurate information. I understand this world's trajectory, and I know it is not of God, these calamities. I have faith in His word. Haven't you heard? Isaiah 28:16 states, all those exercising faith will not become panicky. That's how I keep my sanity, knowing his kingdom is coming. That keeps me from running. So I stand firm on his word, and beauty beholds her.
Thank you. Wow. Hey, thank you. That was incredible. You can keep going. I'm like, wow, that was quick. Is there any way we can support you? I'm not sure if you want to grow a following or anything like that. I don't know if you have social media.
I'm not a computer savvy, internet savvy person. I don't know anything. I'm just getting out here and enjoying myself.
We enjoyed it. Thank you, Missy. Thank you so much. Very nice.
And I am enjoying everyone as well. Next.
Thank you. Awesome. That was very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Let's see, I hope I say the name right. You told me your name, Jermaine Marcel, and I hope I'm saying it right because you did just tell me. Let's see if I said your name right. I hope I did.
Yeah, you said it right. Can you hear me?
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yes, I can. Everyone, please introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Jermaine Marcel, and that's actually my grandmother's name. Her name was Marcella, and her maiden name was Germanus, so I just kind of flipped it and just said Germanus Marcel. She actually passed away in January of this year, so everything that I'm going to say to you, I'm actually a rapper, so everything that I say to you is actually going to be a cappella today. I'm kind of going to collaborate everything that I wrote and recorded. I turned my apartment into a studio, so I'm literally rapping out of my closet, out of my living room. Everything that I'm going to do for you, perform for you today, has been recorded. I'm in the mixing and mastering stage today, and then the album will be dropping in the fall. And then after I drop the album, I'm going to be starting to make a podcast called Compromising on the Couch, where people can build a relationship with me. I can learn different backgrounds, different cultures, of different people, and then I can, in return, learn something for myself and how we can maybe come together. This day is pretty special, and I just really appreciate y'all for having me out. And yeah, I'm ready to get started. So if y'all can all hear me, I'm just going to probably close my eyes and just let free for a little bit. So if y'all can hear me from here, let me know. If not, I'll scoot closer. Good. All right. Everybody listen up. I'm only going to say this once, so listen to understand, not to reply. Learn how to swallow your pride. Tell the ego goodbye. Nowadays, all I see is hate. It makes me sick till I'm blue in the face. I can't take how people act these days is fake. Y'all are so closed-minded, be mature. Grow some patience, let's face it, I'm getting tired of all the fuss. Whatever happened to the law, better yet trust. Everyone keeps whining and pouting, screaming and shouting. Remember, talk is cheap. If you want change, action. Picking shit up off the ground, don't look so dumbfounded. Everything goes upside down, inside out. The city's burning down. We need to skip town now. I have to keep my head up just to stay alive. Why? Everybody I meet seems to be dead inside. I can feel it in my soul as I walk by. They say the grass is always greener on the other side. I guess it's all a lie. Thanks for wasting my time. Your guess as good as mine. I guess we're slowly dying. Wait, you thought I was done? What's it gonna take? What's it gonna take for us to find peace? It never fails, it's always the same thing. People starve while there's unrest in the streets. Work on releasing what's holding you back inside. Don't give up, anything's possible. This life's all about experiences. Won't ever know until we try. Never change. Always be you. Stay true to your morals and values. Never be a sheep. I know it's hard thinking for yourself. It's time to break off the leash. Let me spell the O-U-T. Know the difference between a want, a need, then a want to need. Everything we go through in life leads us where we need to be. It's time to come clean. It's getting hard for me to breathe. I'm terrified, empty, and incomplete. See, to be honest, I haven't eaten in days. It's been weeks since I got in sleep. I thank God every night before I go to bed. Does he respond? Nah, he just leaves me on red. Damn, Now here I go again. I'm losing my faith, running astray until I'm at my wit's end. I'm unhinged. My confidence is weak. I'm looking in the mirror, losing self-esteem. Tell me why my heart's racing. I can't stop shaking. I'm in and out of focus, don't know where I'm going. Nothing in my life just keep ruined. Everything is confusing like a Rubik's. I don't think I have the grip, so hold on. Wait, I'm stronger than that. So able to live a little bit, I'm getting sick of this act. I'm tired of walking through this mental maze. It's like every time I try to turn the page and draw the blank. For heaven's sakes, what's it gonna take for me to be myself? I guess I'll get the picture once I'm dead. It's all in my head. Now tell me, how do you say something to cease? I'm always restless, never at ease. I pray this nightmare turns back into a dream. I'm trapped in my mind and never wants me to leave. Please, tell me why, tell me why, tell me why, tell me why, tell me why. I can't get out my mind. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why, tell me why. Tell me why I can't get out my mind. Tell me why. That's it. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you. So I don't get on social media. If you would like to collaborate, get in touch with me, you can contact me at my email. I'll send it on the chat so everybody can contact me. Let me get 1 second. Let me catch your breath for a minute. But yeah, it's more of a movement. Yeah, take your time. No, it's more of a movement. This life is so much precious and so much than we take for granted for a lot of things in life. All right, and it's time to bring it down to earth a little bit. So if I start doing shows and I start branching out and start doing a movement, I'm gonna start doing nonprofits and charities. And every show that I do, I'm going to charge, let's say, $20, all right? And I'm going to have a charity there. So your ticket coming to the show, which is a good show, is going to support a good cause, and you're coming to see good music. And if you want to learn more, like I said, I'll put my email in the chat. You can contact me. I live in Mobile, Alabama. So if you're familiar with that, home of the Mardi Gras. I know a lot of people from New Orleans could probably say less, but yeah, that's a little bit about me, and I appreciate everything from y'all, and I appreciate the host, Malay. I appreciate you, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, and y'all stay blessed, Godspeed, and peace. Thank you, Jermaine. That was awesome. Awesome. A lot of great talent in here. It's been a lot of fun. Let's see, I'll mute Jermaine Marcel. Let's see, just trying to go to the chat real quick. Go down the list. Awesome. All right, so let me see. Is Demarius in here? Listen to Demarius. Let's see. Just going down the list here. Yeah. All right, got to keep it going. Oh, good. I think I see her. Let me see, Shalisa. You, Shalisa. I hope I'm saying your name right. It's loading a little slow, but it'll get there. Let's see. Shalisa. Let's see. Shalisa, are you there? Let's see.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Yes. It's just loading right now. The video part, if you want it on.
Trying to
It always takes a second.
See me?
I see you. Hey, yes, I see you. Yep.
Okay, how are you guys doing? I just want to say that everybody has done a beautiful job. And I just want to say that, it's a beautiful thing that we all can get on here and share our thoughts. Me personally, I'm a vibing person. I am from New York. I've lived in the 716-315-585 518. So if anybody's from New York, yeah, I've been to all the little small cities because it's not New York City. New York City is about 3 hours from Albany, New York. I've had some challenges, like we all have, obstacles and whatnot. But, you know, I consider challenges and obstacles a playground. It's a playground to either go for what you know or fall down. And so many people, you know, you can have the greatest personality, and so many people despise that about you today that it's absolutely disgusting, you know. So you have to know who you are. You really do. And that's all it's been, you know, a journey. We all in this journey, and it's like so sad that like we have to keep fighting and fighting and fighting. And it's like at the end of the day, what matters is one life, your life, everybody's life. And there's really nothing that I feel like we can do about it. You know, we can keep talking and talking, but you know, they always say you got to walk the walk, right? So my poem is pretty much about today, the Emancipation Proclamation. It's about our youth, what's going on, you know, what they have to look up to, what's going on in their little minds. And it's about the event in Buffalo. I did used to live in Buffalo. So everything around me, I'm about energy, you know, and just like I explained to some 5 and 7 year olds, 5, 6 and 7 year olds, I said, you know, you have to have people elevate you. You have to be, I told them to think about an elevator. When you down, you're down. You know what I'm saying? You got to pick yourself up on your own. That's just what it is when you're an adult. Or nobody even knows what these kids are going through personally, you know, in their minds and their thoughts. So no matter what, you always got to pick yourself up. You got to fight. You can have mommy there, daddy there, grandma there. It don't matter. You got to want it. You got to want to get up. And when you get up and people still trying to knock you down, don't let them. Because if they're not going to help you elevate your life, then why? Why let them get to you? There's some times where people don't speak to me. And you know what? I don't care. I don't babysit people's emotions. So if I, you know, resonated to somebody today about what I just said, don't babysit grown people's emotions. Just keep it pushing. Now, Malia, what I will ask for, I don't know if you guys can hear me straight. Like, am I falling out?
I hear you very clearly. I just muted to make sure everyone could hear you properly, but I hear you very clearly.
Okay, so like I'm all about vibes. I love Kendrick Lamar's song, Please Don't Kill My Vibe. So I have 2 screens up right now, and when I do my poem, I would appreciate it if I could be off the screen. Can you take me off? And then when I get done, I'll get back on. Is that okay? I can't hear you.
I'm still getting used to this Zoom thing. I'm going to stop. I'm going to turn off your camera. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to turn off your camera. Let's see, Shalice, stop video. Okay, they said that, yeah, Zoom turned off.
So the title of this poem is called Emancipation Proclamation, Texas, Buffalo, the Irony, and Life Matters. January 1st, 1863, provided was Emancipation Proclamation. 2022, my feet walk freely, but my mind mirrors my ancestors on a plantation. My brain is like on a daily different type of transportation. Best believe no full trips of relaxation. Always wide awake, looking over my shoulders, trapped in this real stained nation. Police brutalities, innocent lives, hate crimes. This world is on a hate speed without any limitations. In Buffalo, New York, there ain't no erasing. 60 plus shots, his heart still beats as his deed is done. In admiration to the shell casings. America, this place is filled with hate. And what was never left was racism. blind to the fact of the struggle is still real, even after a black man stood twice during the inauguration. From our sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, similar to Tupac, what he said, we wasn't given this world, we didn't make it. Our life, our struggle, our story, we can never just live, and you won't allow us to shake it. We didn't come to America to explore the adventure of nature, no mistaken. Ironically, from our homeland, we did most of the giving and hardly any of the taking. Land full of free gold off my ancestral hands rakings. The street light is a slight dim of hope and dreams. Hoods full of liquor stores and projects, and nothing as it seems. Just pop, pop, pop. Hate on hate. The number 666, the devil smiles and keeps on tracing. To numb the pain and clear the noise, the opiate crack dragon just keeps them chasing. Supposed to be teaching kids how to live free as they get an education. Instead, they fear for their lives inside the classroom like a horror film worse than Freddy versus Jason. Practicing drills in case of emergency evacuation. Innocent lives until the ones behind the trigger, no affiliation. No time to think, no time to say goodbye. Just gone due to an ill person with an evil. Thrill-seeking sensation. This world needs raindrops of sanitation. Extrovert turned me into an introvert. I want to be in isolation. Also, Blue, Ivy, and other brown-skinned girls, you're unique, natural, and radiant, and no need for any accommodations. Know you, not the laugh out loud world speculations. This madness has no indication, stipulation, or explanation. I hope our new generation makes it to graduation. This world is on a silent death sentence that we are already facing. And they say this mess starts with a conversation. How many? January 1st, 1863 was the proclamation. America, my brain has a 50-50 vision, and this world is built off of a sense of entitlement, pride, greed, and manipulation. In the end, a life gone is a life gone. No matter dreams, no more goals. These factors alone have no life replacing. To all those that almost took me out, surprise, like Maya Angelou, I still rise. That was amazing. I'll put your camera back on. Wow, when you said, first of all, thank you for that. Thank you for your words. And when you said that you're from upstate New York, automatically, I'm in Connecticut actually. So I was like, man, those are my neighbors. They will always be my neighbors. They're always my people. But I mean, wow, my thoughts and prayers. Definitely for you everyone out there. Thank you for this, and thank you for what you said earlier, because it does resonate. My sister and I were actually just talking about that, about just like, keep your peace. I think that you can't control anyone's emotions or with their head, and at least you're being a pleasant person, at least you're going to be able to know when you look in the mirror, like, I treat people with kindness, so that's what matters at the end of the day. Like, you do well. So thank you. This was amazing. Oh yeah, I should ask you, how can we support you? How can we find you online? I have been doing poetry for like 20 years, and there's so many people that are like, come on, Shalisa, get your stuff out there. So I am on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter address again in the chat box, and I'll put my email address in there. So I love to write. I can write short stories for like kids. I'm always into like writing poetry, what's at the top of my head, and so I'm very big in collaborating. So that's the type of energy. Ain't nothing but positive vibes over here. Wow. Thank you. I'm going to put that in there right now. Shalisa, could you, for the YouTube, because I'm going to put this on YouTube,
Hey, for the YouTube, can you actually spell out your Twitter or whichever social media you prefer? Because for the YouTube people.
Yes. So it's Shalisa, S is in Sam, H is in horse, A is in apple, L is in Lisa, I is in it, S is in Sam, A is in apple. McAvoy, M is in Mike, C is in cat, A is in apple, B is in Victor, A is in apple, and where I'm at. I was going too fast, Mac.
Yeah.
Boy. I said
Shalisa McAvoy. Yeah.
McAvoy, yes. McAvoy. Yes. And then it goes at Shalisa _Cruz. Like Terry Crews. You know what I'm saying? It's not CRUZ. It's CREWS. It's Shalisa McAvoy at Shalisa _Cruz at yahoo.com. Well, actually, it ain't yahoo.com. It's just Shalisa _Cruz. Because I'm not really into like social media, but I'm trying to like get myself back out there because these people evil. So I be like on some, you know, keep my circle small. But I'm gonna push myself out there. You know, this is my little test right here. So I hope I, you know, help some people out because that's what I'm about.
Thank you, Shalisa. This was great.
Thank you.
You agreed to that, and everybody enjoyed you. So, amen. Thank you very much, Lisa.
You're very welcome. Peace and love.
Same to you. Thank you. Okay, Catherine. Is Catherine here? I see Catherine. Let's see.
I'm here.
Catherine.
Can you hear me okay?
Hi, Catherine.
Hi there.
Yes, I can. Yes.
Awesome.
Welcome.
So much.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Catherine.
And what are you performing today? Oh, good.
I'm performing poetry, spoken word poetry. So I'll go ahead and get that started. Stars. The intimacy of the stars can be auctioned off. Tony Gardner. We sold the stars, every last one, in order to pay for our place in the universe. Between cheers and beers and wine and dine, we take each other for granted. We take and take and take and fill ourselves with lattes to fill the voids within. When really, honey, we need poetry. We need an explosion of fuchsia, apricot, crimson, cobalt to ignite fireworks under our feet. We need the river. We need the maple and oak trees. We need the pain, the passion, to be smacked by a muse so hard we cannot stop seeing all the beauty in the world, and words pour from our mouths as we found the fountain of youth within our voices. Let your body move and jive and jiggle to the joy of the drum of your tongue, the syllables white gold in your mouth. Let it out. Ow, as a wolf, and laugh, ha ha, and let loose the sounds that have been buried within yourself. Discard your jewels because, honey, your words are the real sapphires and rubies that start fires when jumbled together and jingle with the tongue's tingle to let out our sighs, our cries, our screams, our laughter out, so loud it can make kingdoms fall and damn our salvage souls. We are powerful beings. We are powerful. All right, and I do have another poem to share. It's called Katy Perry, Don't Stop. And it was published in the Women's Scream Anthology with the theme of combating violence against women. Again, it's Katy Perry, Don't Stop. I don't scream, I roar, redemptious roars. I know that my Redeemer lives inside me like a China doll ready to explode. Roar over the silence of each woman who said she can't. Dance like those women on YouTube. A twerk without moving your lips. What a sad gesture. Roar. Bare those teeth with the crooked incisor. Flick your tongue and groove without worry of going out late at night in those tight leopard pants. I am as holy as the words in red when I roar, arms outspread, like I'm about to rise into heaven, but instead I shimmy my chest and open my ribcage to expose my heart beats heavier than any drumstick or fist on cheeks or pool stick to the table or army feet. Staccato stilettos go into the night without fear. Roar like all your ancestors before had tried but were stomped into sleep, somnambulating through life. This is not a slumber party. Wake up. Stop posting that you have a voice. Roar. My last poem is really tiny. It's from one of my chapbooks called The Animal Within. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's called Wolf. Ow, at the full strawberry harvest moon in June, and breathe in the sweet smells of midnight squalor, where the fields are bare of bristling beasts, besides the one lone ow on the wind that whisks through blades of grass across woods above ponds, but is heard by no one at all. Thank you so much for having me here. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you so much. How can we support you or follow you or anything like that? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'll unmute you. Oh, Catherine. I think Catherine's putting it in the chat. Let me see. I think you're putting it in the chat, but just in case you want to talk.
You can find me. You can find me on Facebook at author Catherine Yetz. Otherwise, I do have a website, also author Catherine Yetz. And then I posted my 2 chapbook links in the chat. I have one that's called So I Can Write, and another called The Animal Within by Unsolicited Press. The first one's by Cyberwit, and I have a forthcoming book called I Learn, I Teach from Cyberwit as well. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Catherine. That's awesome. Ooh, what did I just do? Okay. Sorry guys, it's just loading slow here. All right, I'm just looking for our next person here. That was awesome. Just let me see. Looking for someone. Let's see if this person's still here. Let's see them. Anyways. All right. Okay, let's see. Shawnee. Almost there. Oh, good. I think Shane's here. Shane was here. Yay, Shane's still here. Okay. Let's see. Ask to start video. Shane? Can Shane hear me?
Yeah, I wanted to know if it was okay if I kept my video off as well.
Yes, that's fine. That's completely fine.
All right, perfect. Thank you. So I just have 2 to 3 poems I want to share with you guys real quick. I know we've been on more of that empowerment type thing. This is more for mental health and suicide awareness type thing. I understand that Juneteenth is about going and ending everything going on with, I guess, slavery in particular, but this is more awareness for something that every human can relate to regardless of what color on the rainbow you are. So, yeah, let me go ahead and start up. This first one is called Dormant. I woke up today with words left unspoken. Holismus to the core, my soul left multiple meanings for the word broken. To be in a world that doesn't allow anything but strength seems all too hopeless, so I break myself down to fill the cracks with solvent to solve this equation and regain focus. Nobody understands the struggles of the next day. We all just want to join hands and watch as blue skies turn gray. The storm seems so cloudy like a vortex of disarray, so we disregard anything in this world that may cause us pain. I'll wake up tomorrow, will this world feel worth it? Will people of the today turn their face as the final decision is chosen? I've wasted so much time on people that felt more than worth it, so I could get left at the side as I shrivel while they eat the fruits of the works I showed them. Will I wake up tomorrow and feel it's worth it, or will I give up in time with these feelings that lay dormant? So that was the first one there for you. The second one right here is called Deceit. And then if you'd like, again, I have another one I could pop out after this. How many times did you stop to think? How many times did you listen to not speak? How many times does it take to reach this mountain's peak? How many times? Oh, how many times? Kick my feet up, I'm chilling today. Anxiety crept out of my body and now I can't speak through this pain. Learning lessons that feel so blank. In time you'll lose your brain as darkness comes to yank these bright, clear images drawn to this page. But don't be too ashamed, you see you're on a mission. To break these chains holding you to the ground under submission. Just understand your ankles will break as soon as you pull your shoes from this concrete, but when concrete evidence mixed with sedatives begins to cloud your ediment, by the time it kicks to the sediment but sedimentally crumbles away, I guess it means the accolades of your accomplishments accomplish slim chances of carrying to next week. It just feels so bleak. So you say, fuck tomorrow, I'm taking the chains of these reins today. Look judgment to its face before laughing it to shame. Because what a shame it is to be insane in this world so full of normality that clouds your vision as all you see are these red devils from the inside as you speak. But inside this cage is fueled by the rage of this poison that was set by the shepherd yet administered by the sheep. Yet it was the black sheep alone who was willing to atone for a betrayal set forth by a flock from deceit. That sheep finally owns all the tainted withdrawals as it sips from the needle pointed at the veins beneath. So that was Deceit. That was my second one. If I can, a thumbs up for a third real fast. This one's in particularly geared, thank you, towards suicide awareness. For anyone who's going through like a real hard time, just understand that there are people out there that they care about you and they love you. If you have to read this, I'm sorry. I know that life isn't fair and you have to water the roots before the flowers really begin to blossom. I fight and struggle with these demons every day, lost to pain and caught with a list of shames. It started since I was a young age, when I had my smile taken away in one day that had turned into weeks. I really don't know what I was looking for. I had found this life stays in a constant mess while being a bore. So now I'm here hiding and boarding all my feelings, scared to unintentionally push away. I distance myself as it kills me. They can't seem to see what's inside that I'm healing. These cracks run too deep in this building. I know there are many who've gone through worse. They still fight this battle to win an earthly curse. Though a cursed life can be filled with worth, the works and wares can finally roll over and turn. Now I'm in this world as a broken man. So many times I reached out to grab another's hand. Anytime I can't seem to finally just land, I grasp at air just wanting to understand. So what's life worth? I know you've heard it. I've been trying to study so I could hopefully learn it. But when knowledge seems to always comes pain, this marathon is slowly becoming such a tiring race. And when this hamster wheel just stops spinning, just remember my face and smile at the real me. I'm trying to hold on, but fate just constantly leers me. I really don't mean to push others away. My trust issues have got me feeling insane and it kills me. So I say again, I'm sorry that you had to read this. I just wish I reached out before all this killed my spirit. If I don't wake into the next day, I want you to hear this. Just know that I'm no longer in pain because I lived my life fearless. And if tomorrow you don't hear my call, please just understand that I'll miss and I love you all.
Wow, thank you so much, Shane. I just really appreciate your message because a lot of people are dealing with certain thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, and I like how you mentioned that someone does care because it's true. Because we haven't met every single person on the planet. We don't know, like, this is something I thought about, like, because there have been times where, like, I'm like, man, like, besides my sister and God, like, who cares about me? That's enough. But it's like remembering, like, there's a big world out there. I haven't met every single human being on the earth. There are people that I could be best friends with. I just haven't met them yet. So I have to make sure to put my, I don't want to say put myself out there, but honestly, put myself out there once in a while and just take the chance and meet people because there are good people out here. Yeah, there's a lot of mean people, but there's a lot of good people too. So I love your message because I definitely have struggled with some serious thoughts in the past. So I know a lot of people can relate to that. So I really do thank you for your message. And I also wanted to know, how can we support you, Shane? Where can we follow you? Is Shane here? Uh-oh. I think he muted himself. Let me see. Let me look. Shane, where is Shane? Uh-oh. Okay, good. He's still here. Yay.
Hey there, sorry about that. I wanted to give you grounds to speak without any interference. Thank you all for the support. And mental is definitely something that people struggle with. You can find me at blank.disc. I haven't put anything out. I'm actually currently working on a song for my girl, so maybe I'll drop that when it's done. But yeah, thank you all for your support, and it was great being here.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shane. Awesome. Let's see, Shane, I'm going to mute real quick. Okay, where did I save the chat? Let me go back. All right. Okay, next up is Antonio and then TJ for plays. Antonio, I'm looking for Antonio here. Antonio, I just unmuted Antonio here. Let's see if it will load up. Antonio, are you there?
Yes, how you doing? How you guys doing?
Oh, good.
Wow, thank you for putting this together, Malia. Great seeing everybody from all over the country. I grew up in New York as well, and I ended up in what we call in New York 600 schools. So if you look up 600 schools are designed to educate emotionally disturbed, socially maladjusted children. Went through a whole bunch of stuff, and today I work for the school district in California with emotionally disturbed, socially maladjusted children. There's no mistake. I got a couple of poems, so I just want to share those really quick. From the ancient Egyptians to hip hop, from Cleopatra to Lauryn Hill, from the sound of a drum to see an African dance, to Alvin Ailey, from my yacht to being saved, from knowing true education to public schools, from great kings to the Latin kings, you know, a gang in New York. The word freedom in German is pronounced Freiheit, the right to die, but we continue to multiply. From Moses, who's as black as Harriet Tubman, no need for distinction. From the leaders to the followers, to those who refuse to be digested when the beast swallowed us. From Crispus Attucks to Rodney King, like boxing, the only thing square is the ring. Christopher Columbus on his Santa Maria was not flying Spain's flag, but skull and crossbone. You see, my great-great-grandfather told how he mistook kindness for weakness, like an opportunist in the get-rich-quick scheme. But enough about Chris. From independence to welfare, from the colonies to the projects, from the one who calls himself master to the one who we call the man, let me mention true men and women. Booker T. Washington and Maxine Mims. You see, they were both founders of higher awareness. It'll behoove you not to be careless. From the mother of necessity that rises out of oppression to the humble beginnings of Jesus Christ in his manger, then saving the world. From being called Negro to colored to black to African American, once again, no need for distinction. I like how Toni Morrison put it. How can you say America and not include us, the builders, to W.E.B. Du Bois, the intellects? So many contributions, the miseducation hurts. From the Spaniards of European descent to us Puerto Ricans of African descent, con su quimbala, cumbala, cumaquimbala, cumbala, salsa. From the Buffalo Soldiers to the Black Panthers, from the Civil War to the war on drugs, from the Emancipation Proclamation to affirmative action and I-200, from Jim Crow Army to don't ask, don't tell, the military, always trying to build morale. From civil unrest to the LA riots to rap lyrics to spiritual songs, we were telling you all along. Who do we have to be to get some reciprocity? Once again, Lauryn Hill. From the assassinations of Martin and Malcolm to the 41 bullets into one African immigrant by 4 New York police officers carrying 6 shooters, yo, you do the math. From Mingo Hart to Marcus Garvey and Kwame Taha, thank you, my brothers. And from Join the Truth to Maury Evans and Joy Hardiman, God bless the mothers of all men. Thank you. And, you know, the effects of gentrification was happening long before, the word was coined. And I lived in a town in Tacoma, Washington, in a hilltop section of Tacoma. And just like the brothers and sisters in Galveston, Texas, they got the news a little too late. Well, a little later than they were supposed to. The people on the hilltop got the news a little later than they were supposed to about their city being gentrified. To the people of the hilltop, do you not realize what you got? Because they sure do. They've been strategizing, been mobilizing behind the scenes, because they really scared of you. So they rather get rid of you, take care of you. This time, however, they're calling it gentrification. Now, what that is the restoration, the rehabilitation of a deteriorating urban property. This here is the real-life crooked game of monopoly, perpetrated by the middle class and affluent people, often resulting in the displacement of those with lower incomes. Seems like equality has an evil twin that attempts to destroy from within. But perhaps the only real cardinal sin is impatience. Because of impatience, we are being driven out of paradise. Because of impatience, we may never return. How can you stick your hand in the flame and not get burned? They even tried to change your name to Upper Tacoma. This in an attempt to remove all hope from you. But that didn't work. That didn't even stick. Hilltopia, that's the name that I pick. You see, your genocide won't destroy this community, for we are a communal people. We have unity. Just peek into any church. Look on any street corner, and you'll see us congregating. Yes, you'll see us participating on Hilltopia. Don't you know this is where God lives? This is where Jesus, John, Luke, Paul, and Matthew is? This is where our babies were born. This is where you come running back to when your life is torn. This is where our homies died. This is where our mamas and our nanas cried. So this is where my loyalty lies, on Hilltopia, where the hospitals are, healing and extending lives of people who live near and far. Just check out our view. They've seen it. Now they're trying to take that too. This truth here has been long overdue. And we know you planted that poison here to keep us distracted, keep us in fear. But shed no more tears, Hilltopia. Shed no more tears. And realize they're going to make sure we have the best of the worst things and the worst of the best things, resulting in some of us committing crimes to feed our families, resulting in some of us serving time because we're public enemy. Before you came, there was no children being stolen from our parks. Before you came, we was chilling in Browns and in Rylands after dark on Hilltopia. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much, Antonio. That was awesome. How can we support you? How can we follow you on?
I Overcome 253 on Instagram. I Overcome. There's a lot to that handle right there. Thank you.
Yes. I know it caught my attention when I saw your email. I Overcome. I said, yes, that's powerful. I love that. Now we're going to overcome. You have to keep overcoming. I love that. Thank you very much. Very much. That was awesome.
Thank
you. Yes. Let's see. So, TJ for play. Let's unmute TJ for play here. Unmute. If you want to, you can start video.
What's going on, everybody? You see me?
Let's see, almost. Oh, yeah, you're a little dark, but yeah, I see you. I see you. Hi, hello.
Let me shut something on this thing. 1 second. Hopefully that helps. But good afternoon, everybody.
Yes, it helps.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. My name's TJ Foreplay. That name's a joke. I'm not. I'm going to be performing a couple of tracks for you today. Hopefully the sound works. If not, I'll just do it a cappella. But we're going to go ahead and run this. This first song is called The Master. The next one is going to be called The Demo. And I'm releasing both of them tomorrow. got me in the moment again. Murky water still flowing through Flint, Michigan. Dirty fathers play acting like Christian men. 30 martyrs slain, now I'm a citizen. Ku Klux Klan got the mega on his driveway. Eye contact, got Emmett torching 5 ways. CPT tread Hampton through his doorway. Slave shit with switches ain't talking about or hey. Shedding light to the darkest of stories. I don't care if you listen to the kid or ignore me. How you know what's coming next and you don't know what's before me. I'm Frank Gore, 16,000 Russian yards for the glory. All right, this next one's called The Demo.
It's not ours. We don't own anything. We don't own anything.
40 acres and a mule, reparations can't repair. The country treat me so cruel. Life lessons never coming from the school. Sharpening the tool, one between the shoulder spool. This right here is cell therapy. The cage bird sings cause I'm a parakeet. Apparently melanin is a felony. That's why they would jail George with the fucking felon's knee.
And it still wouldn't be enough. And they are lucky that what black people are looking for is equality and not revenge.
I'm a product of an evolution. You be pushing noise pollution. Where the fuck the revolution? Said they televised it, but now they streaming Macolution. We glorify lifestyles, keep us in cycles. Rapper play ball, be a killer Michael. Pair of Jordans got us homicidal, but what the fuck do I know? Thank you very much. I appreciate the time, and everybody that blessed this mic, thank you for doing what you do. You inspired me to continue to pursue my dream, and continue to pursue yours as well.
Play. Thank you, TJ, for play. How can we follow you on your music?
So you can follow me on Instagram at TJ4PlayOfficial. I'll put that in the chat. I'm also have music on streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, TJ4Play, just like the name you see here. I'm going to go ahead and put that in here now. But thank you again, everybody. God bless, and enjoy your Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day as well. That'll be a great long weekend for us here. So thank you again for the time.
Great. Awesome. Just looking. Okay. Delta 8. Go to Delta. That was awesome. Delta 8. Delta 8 and 10. Marquez.
Yes. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
So much for your patience. For some reason, you were late. So that's correct.
I can't hear you. Sorry about that. It's breaking up a lot.
Okay. Oh. I'm here.
Okay.
This is better. I hear you fine.
All right. It's time for me to go? Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Alrighty. My name is Marquez, and I'm the marketing and events manager here at Delta 8 Denton. A lot of different things that we do are for our community, as well as just keeping things legal. A lot of times, a lot of people are looking into marijuana, and this gives you what I'd say a safer alternative. And I thank you all for having me on here. I was very interested in doing this event, especially because Juneteenth is a day that's been overlooked by the general public for hundreds of years, and it's been far too long for me not to take a day such as Juneteenth and make it a part of my identity for at least a day. And one thing I said was, especially for me being from Texas, I moved around a lot when I was younger, but I've lived in Texas the longest, and finding out that it's one thing to bring up slavery, but it's another thing to have one state be the last one to be let known that they're actually supposed to be freed people. And our company, we've actually been going into the decriminalization of marijuana, especially starting with our own city. We were handing out pamphlets, making sure people sign to get that bill passed in our city to make it legal for people to just, smoke marijuana, which is a lot of Black people have been incriminated for the use of marijuana, and that's like one of the biggest things that has been hindering our people for a long, long time. And what did I say? Okay, so what we've done for the community, that was one thing that we've done. We're also planning on donating towards the Equal Justice Initiative, which is a nonprofit that has been helping with mostly it's basically just equalizing the same stuff. I messed up. Sorry. It's basically making sure that every court case is looked at in the same equal sense. And a lot of people before me that were actually performing and talking about it, we're talking about that there's a lot of people that have been going to jail for different things, and we're not being able to be represented by our own people. And having that as a main focus point will actually make the community that we live in a lot better if we're actually going to be in a jury of our peers. So we're trying to help with that. So more about my company, or the company that I work for. We are a delivery service here in Denton. We're going to be expanding more in the future. We deliver Delta 8 products from joints to edibles to anything that you could probably think that you can smoke. That is Delta 8. And our memo is get your stash in a flash. We actually deliver in our city and surrounding cities. It takes about something on the screen, but it takes about less than 30 minutes for all of our customers. Yes. And it is available online. You're actually able to look up our website. And I don't know if that's what she's looking at, because I can see your phone. Just letting you know. Okay. Oh, she's looking us up. Yeah. So yeah, this would be our website. You can put delta8denton.com. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what else to say until it pops up. Okay, so I don't know if everyone knows what Delta 8 is. It's what I would say to a customer that wouldn't know anything about it. It is a lower version of weed, and it makes everything, it's actually at a certain THC level that makes it legal, especially in Texas, because it's not legal here. Weed isn't legal. A lot of times, a lot of people go to jail, especially in Texas, for cannabis. And this is our website. We have a lot of different products. We actually ship across the United States. Oh, it went away. So that's fine.
I'm going to unmute. I'm going to just go back. Yeah, went back and see. Can you see? Can you see my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Awesome.
But yeah, it's legal, local, and lit. We ship to every state in the United States if Delta 8 is legal there. And we have a lot of different opportunities to get, points for discounts, etc. We're coming out we actually have our own new Delta 9 edibles, which are also falling under the legal limit, which we ship, and those are our own product. Yeah, I especially like the blue one. If you ever do decide to go on our website and try it, you should definitely try our brand new Tropical Blue Punch.
Wow. Well, thank you. This is interesting, and definitely. So, how long have you been in business?
We're going on our second year now, and things have been going really well.
Awesome. Yeah. Wow. Very good. Well, and where are you? And you ship? Well, because there's a thing with shipping that gets tricky, right? Because of this different states have different laws and everything.
Yes. So if you were to place an order, we would just make sure we check that your state is legal for Delta 8, which most of the states are. And then we would just make that shipping arrangement and it would be sent straight out to you. This is all of our socials. I just dropped it in the chat. Thank you. That's our website, Twitter, Facebook, all of that right there.
Excellent. Thank you, Marquez. This was awesome. Thanks for sharing this.
All right, no problem. And thank you for having me.
Awesome. It was definitely. Okay. It's Kenzie here. Let's type in Kenzie. Kenzie. How do you say Kenzie? Okay. Sharia. Saying her name right. Let's see. Please correct me. Sharia or Shariah? I know I will get corrected.
You got it right the first time, Sharia.
Sharia, yes. Hello again.
Hi. You ready for me to start? Can you hear me? Yeah, y'all can hear me. Okay. Am I too loud? I can't hear you.
Me.
Okay, I can hear you. Okay, I can hear you.
I keep muting myself like a crazy person.
Okay, am I too loud?
Let me see. A little, if you could lower down a little bit.
Okay.
But you're good.
Okay, how is that? Is that still too loud?
This is better. It's better.
Okay. So I just want to first and foremost thank you, Malia, for hosting this event. This is one of my second open mic virtual events during the pandemic. And I just want to say to everyone who has gone thus far, I mean, y'all have done an amazing job. I have enjoyed listening to every single one of you. And I just pray that God just keep moving you and allowing you to be impact on people's lives. I had a poem that I was going to do. And also, Shane, thank you for the mental health. I have been dealing with mental health off and on since I was 15. And I've dealt with PTSD, depression, stress, anxiety. I've dealt with substance abuse, everything. So by the grace of God, back then when I was growing up, I'm 41 and a half. But growing up, it was unheard of to see a psychiatrist, a therapist. You know, if you went to go see them people, you were considered like crazy. So basically, I didn't start seeing someone until my late 30s. And I didn't believe in therapists, but she made a believer out of me. So I just want to say that there is help for anyone who is dealing with mental health. And also Shalisa, I mean, she came with it, like we had the same vibes. And I was just talking about that with the youth. We got to stay on our youth and encourage them because all they need is love. And suicide, the rate is going up. Like it's really going up, and it really don't have to, because they just need someone to talk to. So with that being said, I know this is Juneteenth. I have two poems if I can get through it. But this one is about Juneteenth. Open, honest, and transparent. The only way I know how to be. So when it's my turn to speak, my words of authenticity, will you be able to handle my reality? It's true that our ancestors were officially freed in 1865, but can you only imagine after decades of being held in bondage, the amount of precipitation dripping from their eyes? I mean, tears bounced off their black cheeks and flooded the grass and concrete. I know I can, not even offering an ounce of water to hydrate their weakened bodies as white men watch as onlookers ready to lash or shoot with triggered hands. Every single day, cotton and grain being picked in the scorching heat by black women and men, as calluses began to form bruises on their hands, causing small blood vessels to burst through the flesh of their skin. And although a piece of paper was signed acknowledging that black slaves were free, still some whites do not even want to shine a light or grasp the reality. So some continue to treat blacks as less than, as if they are superior, more intelligent, more clean. To the white people who can't seem to comprehend, I need you to open your eyes, extend your ears, and let Juneteenth history educate you in ways you have never seen. I don't even have to bet money that the minds of our ancestors were still held in bondage, even after they heard the news. There's no doubt in my mind that their hearts were filled with anger, pain, and their souls were confused. So let me break it down to you as Blacks. We still are not free. We bring about awareness of Juneteenth every year, and yet we are still treated unequally, still deal with police brutality, still locked up in cages behind steel bars unjustifiably, with longer sentences compared to our white counterparts. Still facing systematic obstacles in the economy, wage gaps, promotions, education, business opportunities, ownership, and supposedly companies base their missions on inclusion and diversity. This is not even half of the reason we celebrate Juneteenth. But like Maya Angelou said, still we rise. God created, molded, shaped, and formed us in his very eyes. He gave us our melanin complexion that glistens under the sun, gave our culture personality, fashion statements, beauty in all shades, big lips, hips, and thighs that stands out for miles. Intelligence, vision, talents, evolutionary trends from braids to dreads that started on the plantation by our ancestors. Influence dance moves with rhythm and beats that attract both appropriation and appreciation, and some people still refuse to see. Black people, we are strong, resilient, and deserve to recognize our history. Whether others choose to celebrate us or deny us, we know who we are in Christ. Our God is mighty, and we shall continue to persevere and elevate to new heights. So that's the first poem. If I got time to do a second one, this one's called Heavenly Father. Mold me into what you desire me to be. Order my steps as I walk barefoot on concrete. Lead me down a righteous path, never abandoning me. I promise I give you all authority. It gets hard sometimes, so I pick up my pen to blend words into rhymes. Black ink on blue lines. Poetry holds the key, and I dare not take it lightly. It keeps my mental at peace. But I know one day my trials and tribulations will one day be testimonial conversations. Let me run that back one more time. One day my trials and tribulations will one day be testimonial conversations. And my blessings will pour down on me like precipitation. See, this the times where we all just trying to survive. There's barely any 8 to 5s, only part-times. That's why we out here grinding it out every single night. 1, 2, 3, even 4 side gigs just to make sure there's food on the table for our kids. Let's keep it 100 though. Some of us really want to break down and cry, throw the towel in. But as soon as we begin to crack, God say no. Don't you dare give in to the devil's plan. I have a bigger blessing about to drop in your hands. God, I get what you said, and I trust what you say is true. But let me keep it 100, authentic like I always do. God, we tired of all the corruption, ignorant politicians, low-paying jobs, barely enough to get by, scraping up change just to try and build a big enough check. And let's not forget all the police brutality on our black and brown across the country, making it twice as hard because of the blatant disrespect. We mad, we frustrated, we sad, and we're drained. And yet we still continue to fight for our ancestors. And because you give us hope, keep us sane. God, I'll be the first to admit when things don't happen quick, I started to lose faith. Started to panic, started to overthink, and the darkness started to intervene. PTSD, loneliness, sabotaging my own thoughts, including anxiety. God, rescue me. Let me finally be free. Continue to bless me by allowing me to use my voice and platform to inspire those like me. I know nothing happens overnight. I know it's a process. It's a journey. But God, I'm willing to wait and continue to work for these managers with no morals, no class, no care for their own employees. All I ask, God, is please don't forget about me. Helping to find my passion so that I can live out my dreams and make a better life for my beautiful family. And that's the end. And I just want to say thank you again. One thing about me, I'm very open, honest, and transparent. I don't sugarcoat nothing. Whatever comes to my mind, I just put it out there because there's somebody somewhere around the world who needs to hear this. They're going through maybe not the same thing, but something similar. So I'm hoping that my words inspire other people. So get into that. I'm no longer on Facebook, no longer on IG. But I just created a YouTube channel, all inspirational. Sharia Inspires, SHARIA Inspires. And I also have a WordPress blog where I do Japanese haiku. I have prayers on there. I have spiritual poetry on there. So it's RIA, RIAROBINSON/WordPress. Thank you so much again to you, Malia, for hosting this event, and to everybody on here. Y'all have done an amazing job, and I just thank you for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharia. That was awesome. So, according to my list, you, Sharia, were the last person on the list who attended today. So now I'm going to go in the chat and I'm going to ask you all a question. I'm going to go to the list of people who performed it. I hope you're taking notes. But they were Frank, Danielle, Leon, Devlin, Yvette, Jermaine, Marcel, Lisa, Catherine, Shane, Joe, Dr. Griffin, Antonio, CG4 Play, Sharia was our last performance. So I'm gonna look in the chat and I want to get you everyone's opinion. I would like to know if you could direct message me. If you could direct me, because I want to track who's voting for who. So if everyone can go and just direct message me, in the chat when it says send to everyone, don't send to everyone, just send to me. I'm going to tally the votes that way. I hope that makes sense. Oh, I broke up. Okay, let me see. He said I broke up. I'll write this in the chat too, but now it's actually time to your favorite performance. So I'm going to go ahead and chat. I'm going to type what I'm saying in the chat because now it's time for everyone to vote for their favorite performance. Because I have the Cash App ready to go for who is going to win. I'll type it now if in case I'm breaking up. Okay. Let me just finish this. Okay, good. You can't hear me. Perfect. I'm going to type what I'm saying too, just in case I'm breaking up a little bit. Can everyone vote? Please direct message me to vote. Elijah, wait. I remember the name. Elijah. All right, everybody. It looks like someone got skipped. Apologies. Let me go to Elijah. I don't know how that happened, but Elijah, I just unmuted you, so everybody. Elijah, I just unmuted you. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Let's listen to Elijah. I don't know how this happened. My apologies. Someone will blame me. I think we kind of dropped the ball on that. I know your camera's on. I just don't hear you. Wait, hold on 1 second. Let's see. If Elijah can hear me, let me see. Can you guys hear me? I can hear you now. Cool. I can hear you now. Thank you. Oh, I see you now. I see you too. Did you sign up with your name of Elijah? Did you sign up as Elijah?
You know what? Okay. So, yeah, I forgot my Zoom name is different. That may have been the part of the mix-up. My apologies. So yeah, on there it would be Kyrie.
Because you were supposed to go 10 minutes ago. Okay, I had you as PK. Yeah, you're supposed to go 10 minutes ago.
My apologies for the confusion. My bad. That's on me. That's my fault. I'm a rapper from South Jersey, Philly area. I go back and forth a lot of times. I have 2 poems. They're going to be part of songs, but for right now, they're going to be a cappella poems. One is called My Heart. I found myself looking for answers, looking for how to be the best rapper alive, how to be in the top 5 without feeling contrived. I found myself looking for answers on how to compartmentalize these thoughts, separating items I brought from feelings I've lost. When wanting the same rocks, 2 Chainz got the J-Rock, K-Dot, and J-Rock. I found myself. It's like now I found myself trying to find myself. The sort of selfless, selfish person, the sort of helpless person. Lost the math I'm searching, off the path disturbing. Trailblazer, that's not working. Spilling 5 parts of my heart, I called a cardiac surgeon.
We say to do it for the culture, but the culture is cultivated by vultures, not the palm color rappers that never had exposure. Exposure to digging deep out of fear of feeling weak. And while I understand that there's a need and time for that type of rap, I feel like they do the most, like they might overdose. Like the only time they let someone close is after the club with no clothes. I found myself inside myself, curled up in the fetal, knowing I am perfect or no better. If I was, this endeavor where I claim to be better wouldn't make it so hard for me to pull the lever. And if it was, then I'd be with the stars, not having to worry about that first bar or this whole song. What am I doing wrong? What am I missing? What needs fixing? I know it ain't cars or bitches or motive or mission. Maybe it's the lack of money. Maybe it's the lack of anxiety that's keeping me in the soul position. Maybe that's what I'm missing. And then I have another one. This one's also going to be on a song. I used to think I was a canvas waiting to be painted until I realized that my time would just be wasted. Make my own mural, show it to the world, and prove that even underwater, I'm shining like a pearl is. And I'm working harder than before. I got a chip on my shoulder, so I'm settling a score. Feel like I came back from battling a war. Who would have thought I'd be back for more? Look at me, I'm a coloring book. A bright colored man, now the country is shook. I'm not from the hood, yeah, I got you, you're hooked. Never wanted to be violent, but if you try me, get cooked. I'm just a clever rapper, never a whacker, lame. Stole the torch cause no one passed the flame. Showed you my highlights in hues and shades. Show my life through colors, they won't fade. Yeah, that's life a test, but I pass with flying colors. Yeah, I do be stressed, but was life without the struggles? They be throwing shade, but I'm brighter with these colors. Graceful with the stroke, playful with the rolls. Depicted a perfect picture, watch the pen as it flows. Even in the gutters, I look up to see the colors, the flying colors. But yeah.
So it is your school. So how can we support you? Because I want to make sure we're named correctly.
Yeah.
Is it official?
So my YouTube is Elijah Official, exactly as you see it here. And then you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok on Elijah, spelled the same way, Elijah, Elijah Music, on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. And then on my Spotify, wherever you get your music, I have music out, whether it's Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, wherever. It is Elijah, just Elijah, spelled how it is here, Elijah. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Elijah. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yes, right, everyone. So that was Elijah Official. Alrighty, so let's make sure. You know what? I'm going to say this. Is there anyone I skipped? Because as I'm looking on my list here, I don't see any. It looks like I called on everyone, but I just want to make sure because I don't want to keep making you guys vote one more time. So, yep, Elijah did great. So one more time, it's my time is 6:06. So one more minute, I'm going to ask, is there anyone who got skipped? Because I don't want to vote without that person performing. Let's see in the chat if I skipped anybody. I don't want anyone else to get skipped. That's not fair. All right. Yes. All right. The minute is almost up. So everyone, if you could please, because no one's saying they got skipped anymore. So I want to make sure everyone voted, but all right, cool. All right, I'm looking at everybody's votes. Just going to take note. I don't see Shalisa. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. I'm counting up everybody. 1 second, please. You can drink some water or take a break. It probably won't take too long, though. I'm just counting everybody up, looking at what everyone said for voting. Okay. Let's see if Yvette can hear me. Can Yvette hear me? Yvette, if you can hear me, where's Yvette? Yvette, if you can hear me, Could you pick one? I'm trying to scroll back up to what you said, Yvette. Yvette, I know you picked two people, but if you had to pick one, could you pick the one just to make it a little easier for voting? Everyone did great, but so I'm glad I'm glad everyone is learning about new artists today. Okay, Hannah, I see yours. Hannah. I'm just gonna do it manually. So, say it out loud. Hannah said that person. Okay. All right, Jacob. Okay. Just tallying up right now. Let me see. Shane, if you can hear me, could you pick one? I know it's hard because everyone did such a great job, but if I saw you gave me two people, but if you could pick just one, I know it's hard. Trust me. That's why I'm glad I'm not voting because everyone won. Everyone won anyway, but I can't pick one. It's too hard. But can you pick one, please? Okay, Shalisa. I see Shalisa. Shalisa's vote. Shalisa. Okay, let's go on with the list here. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, Catherine. Okay, Catherine. Da-da-da. Okay. Diamond said. Germanus. Let's see. Germanus. Where's Germanus? Oh, good. You did it. Never mind. Okay. I'm just going down the list here. Da-da-da. I did Diamond's vote. Okay, Elijah voted. Okay. Wait, let me see something real quick. All right, next is okay. Okay. tallying up.
Oh, you're done?
No, I'm still on. I'm fine. I'm just counting the tally up.
Are they talking?
No. I'm trying to tally everything up. Okay. 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 Who's next? All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, almost there, almost there. All right. So, all right, everybody. So, I want to make sure to look in the chat to make sure I didn't miss anyone because I want to make sure. So, I got a vote from, I received, okay, so I got a vote from Hannah. I got a vote. I'm just saying, these are the people who voted. Let me know if your vote didn't get counted. I have a vote from Hannah. I have a vote from Jay Akande. I have a vote from Jacqueline. I have a vote from Shalisa. I have a vote from Catherine. I have a vote from Diamond. I have a vote from Elijah. I have a vote from Dr. G. I have a vote from Yvette. I have a vote from Jermaine Russell. I have a vote from Sharia. I have a vote from Delta A. Denton. I have a vote from Antonio Edwards. And I have a vote from Beauty Baskets Eli. I have a Beauty Baskets. Okay. Quintetta. Let's see. So yeah, Beauty Baskets, Quintetta. Those are all the votes I have from everyone. So I'm going to start counting. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anyone. Okay. So I'm going to start counting the votes here. Okay. Let me see if I can unmute. I'll unmute everybody because someone suggested I unmute, so I'll unmute. I'm just counting real quick. Because I know it's boring sitting here waiting for me. Just wanted to be careful here. Let's see, I'm almost done. Yvette, you don't have to if you don't want to, but just so you could talk and everything. This is boring sitting here like this.
So much fun.
Yes. Unmuting anyone who wants to. Yes. You don't have to once again, but just all right. I'm trying to unmute. I almost have everybody. I think I got everyone. Whoever who wanted to get unmuted. Okay, counting now. Whew.
So, beauty baskets, I saw you put in the chat about someone having a vendor for everyone. Could you clarify that?
Is she muted? Let me see. Yeah. Oh, yeah, her muted. Yeah, everybody's unmuted, so you're unmuted, I guess. They're not. Everybody can talk. Everybody can hear me. I can just kind of. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm here quick with it. You're good. So you're good. Yeah. Thank you. Two. So make sure. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Next person. All right. Wow. So everyone can hear me. Let me see. Yeah, I'm unmuted. So let's see. So it was a close one between. Oh, Jermaine is still muted here. Let me unmute him. Chat. Oh, I did it wrong. Participants, Jermaine. Oops. So let me go to chat to get your reaction here. So it was close. It was close between MLK and Sharia, but Sharia won by 1 vote. I'm sorry, MLK. No, I'm pulling a Steve Harvey right now. MLK won by 1. Her and Sharia were actually almost neck to neck. So MLK is actually the one who got the most votes. Sharia was actually second place here, and then it went on from there from Yvette and onward. It was hard because I know that everyone did a good job, and I just want to thank you. MLK, I think she was the one who had to go to work, but I will actually send her. I'm going to ask for her Cash App because she's the one who went to work, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go to the participants. Let me type in MLK because I think she left to go to work. I think she said the soldiers. Yep, she's the one who. Mm-hmm. That's like right. She left.
Quarter stiff.
Yeah. So, wow. Thank you, everyone. I know this was a little long, but thank you for your patience. Thank you for bearing with me with starting a little bit late. But I just want to say thank you. I'm grateful that everybody met each other. Now you're aware of each other. This is going to go on YouTube. It'll be on YouTube. I'm going to edit it because I started recording like before this even started. So I'm going to edit this. So probably in about 2 days, it'll be on YouTube. I'll let you know when it's up on YouTube. But thank you, everyone, for participating. Thank you. This was my first time doing this, so I just thank you for your support. And happy Juneteenth. I know it's tomorrow, and thank you for your support. And keep going. Keep being positive. And thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to end it now if you have nothing else to say.
Yes, Malia.
Okay.
Malia.
Awesome.
Malia, how you doing?
Yes. Good. How are you? Antonio Edwards.
Yes. I accidentally put my Google inbox in the chat. Is there any way you can get that off of there?
Let me see real quick.
It should be in the bottom, towards the bottom.
Yeah. Oh. See, I don't see anything though. Antonio, Dr. G, I don't see anything. If you missed our links earlier, here they are again, but that's Delta 8. Yeah, I don't see anything here.
Nothing in the chat.
I only see good job.
Okay. All right.
The last thing you said was great job, Malia. Thanks. That's the last thing I saw. I can see.
Okay.
I should be able to get more like tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to end it now. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of the day, and happy Juneteenth. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for doing it.
Thank you. Yes, definitely. Thank you. Bye. Yay. Also by Elijah Official.